Well, hello, Gemini. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me. This is your weekly intuitive tarot card reading for April 15th through the 21st, 2024. And a reminder here, Gemini, these are general readings, so take what resonates, that's what you're meant to hear, and leave the rest behind. So for now, let's see what the cards are revealing for the week ahead. What's coming through for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? All right, here we go. You have the Major Arcana card, Judgment. The Eight of Wands. Always love to see the Eight of Wands. The Six of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, your overall energy, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel right off the bat here, Gemini, this is in regards to what you focus all your time and energy on, the work that you do, whether it be at home, whether it be actually, working for a specific company. Very transitional energy, because I think something is going to, if you've been feeling stuck, Gemini, there's something that is going to push you out of that cycle. But let's take a look and see which crystal is being suggested for you. What's coming through for Gemini? What does Gemini need for the week? Pray night. Yeah, release, declutter. Yes. Yes, I'm really picking up that some of you have been stuck. And there's going to be something that just, gives way. There's a nudge or something that's going to give way. You're going to be able to move forward. So let's look at your oracle message from the Sacred Forest. It's coming through for Gemini. Toadstools, growth. There you go. And I love 44 because you add that together and what do you got? You got that 8 energy. And we are going to take a look at your tea leaf message. We're going to pull one unless, 2 pop out. So what's the tea leaf message? Whoop. What's coming through for Gemini? Tea leaf card message. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to take the top one here. Owl. Good advice from a wise person. That could very much have something to do with whatever it is you're focused on, the work that you do. All right, Gemini. Let's first talk about your overall energy, which is the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel that something that you've been working on and practicing, or the job that you've been doing, whatever it is that you've been creating or working on, you've been mastering this. This could encompass that you've been doing this for years. But between both of these cards here, look at this. Release, declutter. Pray night is like the feng shui crystal. And it's about releasing what no longer serves. Get rid of things that everything holds energy. So get rid of anything that, doesn't make you feel good. Anything that has a bad memory, do away with it. So definitely, this is like a total cleaning out what you no longer need. And then the toadstools for growth. This is something that's working, something that's been coming about for some time. Like, I'm just picking up toadstools like mold, and I know that sounds bad, Gemini, but it's something that takes a while and then comes in strong. So, but this is in reference to, what you've been working on. Things have been working behind the scenes. Usually all of a sudden when you see mold, it's like, oh, how long has that been there? So that is the growth. That is what has been going on in the background that you haven't noticed. And that's the hard work here that we're seeing with the Eight of Pentacles, something that you've been working on for some time. Very much picking up, here I can see it with your Eight of Swords that there's been where you don't think you have any options. But this Eight of Pentacles playing out in the background I feel you're going to be moving in a new direction. And it looks like, if we look further at the bottom of the deck, that there's a decision you need to make. And the Nine of Wands is kind of like drawing from all this past experience that you've learned. Some of you might have been, this could represent when you started out with a company or started out on this project. And what have you learned? It's kind of like review. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So, it's kind of like the time is ready. It's Two of Pentacles can be follow the money. So it can be whatever it is that you've been working on is now destined for success. This might be the week that you start seeing that Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor. But this is yet to come about. There is something that, look, you've got two blindfolds here. So there's something that maybe you weren't looking at, you didn't see, you didn't recognize because, head down, working so hard in a particular fashion. So it is like one way of doing something, but growth has been going on in the background is what I see here. And with the Prehnite crystal, it's about lining things up. It's the Feng Shui crystal. So it's about rearranging things, looking at things differently, lining things up in a different way where the energy now flows. That's what I'm picking up for you, Gemini. So your anchor card for the reading is a Major Arcana card, Judgment. With Major Arcana cards, there's definitely like a change could be taking place. And this is a very transitional card. And we have that 10 energy twice. We have number 20. So either way you look at it, the two can be amplified where things are you're gonna have a couple choices. You're gonna be able to move forward. That could be why, you don't feel you have options or you're waiting for better options. So with Judgment, very transitional energy. Again, I'm picking up, you have the Prehnite crystal this week to support you. Release what no longer serves you. Declutter your home, your office, whatever it may be. Fresh start. Out with the old, in with the new, and with the Judgment card, that is the change that's needed. And this is a very fiery energy at the top there. Usually it's like the angel wings, but it's like this, I think, kind of plays into your next card here. So let's talk about that. You have the Eight of Wands. Something is really, you can't miss it. It's on fire. And I do feel that the Eight of Wands is bringing in some kind of communication, messages, information, whatever it is that's going to move you in a new direction. And I do feel there's growth coming in, especially in regards to your job, your career, the work that you do. Maybe if you're retired, it's a hobby that you do. There is fresh cuts on these wands. Not all of them, but you can really see there's at least 4 of them. So very transitional energy because you've got some new information. It could be research or it could be some kind of networking. And look at this. You are stepping into a new role. And I love that the horse is kind of just slightly looking back at this information, this news, this communication that's coming in very quickly. And then here you are, Gemini, stepping into a new role. So possibly in the work environment, this could be stepping into a leadership role, a supervisory role. It could be leading up a project. Very successful energy here. People are looking up to you. So very much a role model to others. But this is the energy that I feel why you're getting the toadstool message, that something's been working behind the scenes while you've been thinking you have no options. And look at, you've got something coming in, making some swift change this week. So something has been developing behind the scenes that maybe you just didn't really see. We saw the blindfold. You're not aware of it. You didn't see it, but there is growth. Definitely growth coming in. So Eight of Swords is just looking at something there's only one way to do it. There's only one way to go. So I do feel that with the Eight of Swords and the 8 numerology here, there is something that's coming in, where you're going to benefit, very successful energy, a very transitional energy this week. But one of the messages coming in is about clearing out what no longer serves you. So did you ever save stuff from like a previous class, a previous job? And you've got all this stuff that serves no purpose anymore. It's like my guides are saying you need some spring cleaning. There's what's coming through. Changing up even the furniture where you live, rearranging things. Prehnite is very seriously a feng shui crystal. So it's changing up that energy and the flow. There's something that has been developing behind the scenes. You just haven't noticed it yet. And it's probably going to surprise you because the Eight of Wands comes in very quickly. Now, we do have this message here, the owl, good advice from a wise person. That could be in regards to the news that's coming into you this week. And then boom, successful. You're moving forward. You're a role model to others. You might be getting a promotion. Things will be moving along, so to speak. So let's pull a clarifier for the judgment. The Magician. Definitely not so much you yourself, Gemini. I feel this is you where you're a little bit stuck with about doing something in a particular way. But I feel that this Magician manifesting energy is coming in as soon as this news, this communication, this information hits. So let's clarify the Eight of Wands, see if they'll indulge us further. Oh, yeah. Putting an end to things that no longer serve you. So something's coming to a close. For some of you, it could be a job that you're going into a new role, a new job, a new company even. So let's clarify this Six of Wands. Certainly also, this very much feels like more a focus on the work that you do, what you've been focused on. But for some Geminis, you've been working on a relationship. You've been working hard on that relationship. You've been at it. And you could be, finding out some news and all of a sudden you're stepping into a new relationship. This is being stuck, stagnant, no choice, no options. So out with the old, in with the new. That could be relationships. But with the Pentacles, it is something in the material world, but more, it's just strongly indicating what I'm picking up is in regards to the work that you do, whether it's at home or for a company. Now, Page of Swords, there's information coming in. The Page of Swords is kind of like the detective of the deck, the court cards of the pages, gets down to the truth of the matter at hand. So it could be something you're finding out within this information, something new. And that could certainly be somebody's alerting you to a promotion. Somebody's letting you know you're stepping into a new role, or maybe you're hearing back from a company that you might have, interviewed with. Eight of Swords. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is physical security, emotional, financial security. You have been feeling stuck. And I do feel it's in regards to the work that you do, that things aren't going how you want them to, Gemini. But there is, this is just really amazing, even though what I'm seeing is like mold, where mold just creeps up. You pull something out and you see all this mold. It's been developing for some time. But this is growth in regards to what you've been focused on, what you've been working towards. And I do feel it's in regards to the work that you do, whether, again, it's a hobby, something you do at home or with a group, or, the company, the actual job that you do. All right, Gemini. So I've got the Angel Answers deck. So think of a question, a yes or a no kind of question. And we'll see what the Angel Answers has to say to wrap up your reading. Helpful people. Absolutely. Absolutely. I almost feel it could be one person in particular, good advice from a wise person. I'm almost picking up like a networking kind of meet and greet kind of event that some of you might be going to. It might be where you are showing, what your skills, your gifts, your talents. And so there could be a lot of like-minded people. I'm picturing, just picking up some kind of like a convention, a retreat, a conference, something where you're around same kind of people, networking where you're going to be able to get this growth. And I do feel that there's going to be someone coming in this week that going to give you some advice in regards to the work that you do, and you're going to be able to move forward. So final message here for the week, Gemini, is you do have helpful people coming in. Hope that answers your question. And thank you so much, Gemini. That's the energy for the week. For personal readings, visit my website, but love and abundance to my Gemini family.